So starting out, man, we got some awesome rookies this year. Some that are performing better than we thought they would. To be honest, like a lot of these guys were at least in the lottery, but Franz Wagner. Let's start with him. Like I didn't expect him to look this good. I know you didn't. Like, I mean, he's looked at like the best rookie in the entire class at times with his playmaking ability. He's got such a good ball handle and he gets up so much more athletically than I thought. I just assumed because he was Mo's brother that he wouldn't be athletic at
Yeah.
all, but dead wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a hot take to say that he's obviously the steal of the draft in the eighth. I can't think of anyone who's dropped more than that. So I think that's obviously the great part. I mean, he's a breakout player for the Magic. It's super nice to see. Like I say, like it sucks to watch basketball teams when they're losing, but like when you have like potential and when you're watching the development, like that's fine. Like I don't care about losing right now. I want to see that development. And he's looking like a star. Almost 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, almost 3 assists, a steal. I mean, 45, 36, 84. That's like really nice numbers, man.
Yeah,
like for a rookie scoring that much. And
exactly. I mean, he's a corner piece for this team instantly.
Yeah, he's going to be the star. I mean, his game is a lot reminiscent of Bradley Beal, actually. So I really hope it trends in that direction. Obviously, he could be a better
white Bradley Beal.
Yeah, a white Bradley Beal, but that can play defense. I mean, Bradley's fine at defense.
Take a vaccine. Yeah, no, for sure. No, I mean, Franz Wagner is a very exciting player, and at the eighth pick, I mean, you can't expect much more. I mean, you're looking for a starter at that position. Right now, he's that and then some. Another guy who I'm really excited about is Josh Giddy. You know, he ended up getting taken sixth overall, which obviously is pretty high in the draft. Some people didn't expect him to go that high. He definitely shot up boards as of late. But we can see why, man. He is such a great commander. The youngest player in NBA history to get a triple double. He's all over the court, and you know you can see his hands all over the offense. Is a benefit to everyone around him.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it earlier this year. Like, I thought the best thing for that young Thunder and for Shea is to have him as point guard. I mean, to get a point guard who can take the primary playmaking abilities because Shea's so good off ball, and he's it. Like, I certainly think he'll turn into that player. I mean, he has to buy into defense, and once he just starts making consistent threes, like upwards towards 38%. I think he's going to be just a great player. Like feel like Alonzo Ball type role. I mean, he's really deceptive. Gets way more rebounds than like you look at that guy. I'd be like, oh, that guy didn't.
Yeah, I mean, he's skinny as shit.
Yeah,
but you know his drive is great. One of his greatest strengths is his transition ability and his ability to command an offense in the transition. And just like LaMelo Ball, he can get a long outlet pass out to his guys to get an easy layup. So be excited when they get a great forward on this team, hopefully next, because that's who he's going to be, throwing a lot of those passes to, hopefully.
Yeah.
You've already got SGA, which is great, but you got to add to that. But Giddy's awesome. Someone who's making a great difference on their team, though. Bigger difference than I would say than any other rookie is Evan Mobley. You know, he's right up there with, possibly having an all-star type season because of how great his defense is mixed with how competent his offense is. The way this guy passes the ball, it sometimes looks like Nikola Jokic out there, to be honest. Like he makes some no-look dimes out there that you just are like, damn, I didn't know you had that in your bag, my guy.
At 2.6 with a usage rating of like 18%. Like that's pretty crazy. 2.6 assists. He's showing a little bit of everything out there. I mean, he's my favorite to win Rookie of the Year. Like I love Franz, and I think Franz could really. I think any of the guys I'm about to mention could slip into Rookie of the Year at this point. They all have a good case running for them. But he's mine to show to start off. I mean, he's shown a lot already in shooting. His improvement from 9%, so now it's up to 29% from 20%. Shooting 50 from the field. I mean, this guy. He all the tools are there offensively to average 18 points a game along with 10 rebounds, 10, 11 rebounds. It's just he's going to grow into
blocks per game, couple steals. Yeah.
Yeah, immediate impact too, and that's why the Cavs are leading, and that's why, in my opinion, he's leading in those rookie of the year rankings is because of the success he's brought to his team. So
Yeah, team
that's
success is a huge component for sure. I mean, you know, it's just you're getting wins for your team. That's gonna just do a lot more for you in the public eye than the guy who's getting great stats on a team that's losing. So it's just the way it is. We want to win. Fans are happy when you win. Everybody's happy when you win.
yeah.
So the Cavs we didn't expect to be good this year either.
No, no, yeah, I thought they were going to be just as bad because we were talking about before the season in our season preview that it's their defense. We're worried about their defense. Can it hold up? And they
Yeah,
pulled them in, and he's
right.
honestly with Colin Sexton out and Okoro in, their defenses
Yes.
looked so crisp and like an actual defense. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's great to have an all-star like Jared Allen next to you as well. I think for sure he's going to get a nod this year. So I think that's probably a great benefit to Evan Mobley's development, having someone that's that elite in the paint as well. So,
Yeah,
that's just great for him too.
for sure. Opens them up to a lot of help defense. Somebody who does need defense, need a lot of work on defense, but has improved very greatly, I thought, since the beginning of the season is Jalen Green. I mean, this guy's up to 15 points per game, rebounds 3, 2 assists, but 2.1 3-pointers made. Now, when I say the efficiency, sounds horrible, but recently he's been scoring really well, more efficiently, getting smarter with his shots as it is. But he's shooting 50, 29. Nope, wrong guy. He's shooting 40, 32, and 82. So his free throws up there, so you got to believe that the his threes are going to go up. But he's really catching his stride, playing next to in the NBA. It's really helping him out, getting used to all the contact.
Yeah, I mean the shooting percentage is just a factor of bad shots, which he likes to take the Hollywood threes at times. So he's kind of like Anthony Edwards in that way. And, hopefully he can get into a groove where he can figure it out. We got the second half of the season here coming up, and that's a great time for you to really kick it into gear and to become who you're supposed to be.
Yeah, and you can really see the effect of a great veteran like Eric Gordon. That you can see how it has on him. His shot selections changing, how he takes all the decisions about just when you catch a ball, whether you can all the options. Like you can really see that because you can see a lot of Eric Gordon in him when he's playing now, and it's pretty cool. I just like seeing the development from this guy. I mean, on-off numbers say he's pretty bad at -18, but it's the Rockets, so I'm not going to lean in too much of that.
Yeah, man. Well, Eric Gordon is a great veteran to learn from. I mean, he gets a lot of shit for his salary compared to his production, but in terms of who a great shooter is and a great teammate, I mean, it doesn't get much better than Eric Gordon, besides maybe like a Wesley Matthews or something else. But I mean, for a young guy like Jalen Green who needs to figure out the right times to shoot the three, the right spots, knowing how to get into rhythm, that's a great guy to learn from. Unlike great dudes to learn from like Christian Wood and Kevin Porter Jr., who stormed off the court, of course, and didn't want to play and were pouty babies. But, we can't all be happy millionaires, Dalton.
No, we can't. I wish. It'd be great.
Yeah, I wish. One more guy, a rookie worth talking about, the number 1 overall pick, Kaleb Cunningham. He notched a triple-double this year, didn't he? I don't know. I think he got close.
Yeah, I think he's gotten 1 or 2, actually.
Yeah, I mean, he's had a couple of games where you're like, damn, this guy can command the offense very well. He may not be like a dude who gets up there in terms of vertical, but he bullies you. He gets to the paint, and his signature shot can become a top of the key three, or it can be a bully you to the layup. He's very versatile, and he's helping out this team have an identity. Now, the question is what are they going to have around him long term? I don't know, but I know what you have in this guy, and it's a future superstar.
Yeah, we've had a whole video about how we're not worried about his progress, Kaleb Cunningham's progress. He's doing great. He gets better at literally every game. Every time I see him, I'm so interested constantly to watch him and see how he's doing, and he's getting better and better. Now he's going to have a better of a center now. I like to think that Bull's going to get some minutes. I mean, Isaiah Stewart was fun and all for trying to attack LeBron, but
Bull is the future. I mean, come on. Imagine the alley-oops to Bull. Kaleb Cunningham to Bull, and he slams it down. Yeah, I mean, I can feel it. I can taste the basketball, if you would.
Yeah. Are they going to pull like a Cavs and Magic and just have Isaiah Stewart and Bull on the floor at the same time? 2 7-footers just hanging out.
I mean, what do they got to lose? The Pistons have like 4 wins. So.
Yeah, and Grant's out, so you can have him at power forward, and even when Grant comes in, just toss Grant at small forward. That means Hayes is out of the starting lineup.
Yeah, and Jeremy Grant is a guy worth talking about and worth thinking about in our next segment here. Are you ready to move on from the rookies?
Yeah, well, yeah, I can touch on Scotty Barnes. I got a few good stuff on him. I mean, he's
Scotty.
really come down. Yeah, I can't forget about
Beam
Scotty.
me up, Scotty. I can't believe I forgot about Scotty.
Well, I mean, he forgot about it. He fell off a lot. I don't think it's due to him either, though. I don't think he fell off. I think his role diminished after Siakam came back.
Yeah.
He obviously, I mean, they've been having games.
And Fred VanVleet's just been on a tear. Yeah. So, I mean, like, spotlight's been on him in a lot of ways. So.
Right. No, yeah, exactly. I mean, he dropped from 18 to 14, about 15 points per game. Guy's still getting assists, rebounds, solid. Playing great defense. He has a defensive rating of 107. I mean, it's decent. I think he can be better. I think he can be the best defender on that team, honestly. Yeah. And he has OG and Siakam. They're pretty good too.
I mean, just the size of that kid for his age. He's only gonna get bigger. I mean, at some point, people are not gonna get through him.
No, yeah, him and it's really funny. So, like, we were talking about the Raptors' biggest flaw is their center and what they're going to do and how they're so crowded with the front court. They've been in 4 separate games. They played OG, Siakam, and Barnes all at the same time, and one of them was always playing center. So I was like, this is pretty crazy. But they went 4-0. Like, yeah, it worked out for them. They had VanVleet.
Positionless basketball is a real thing, my man.
Yeah, I mean, it limits, like, doing that. All guys, you can play 5 out. They're all faster, like the faster type guys, athletic. So, like, you can't play like guys like Gobert and Allen that many minutes because there'll be a liability because how faster everyone else is on the court. It really opens up the floor for the Raptors. And it's worked. They've turned it around.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I think they still would like to get someone with some height on that team. But between those 3 guys, like, it's just a lot of talent. So it's not necessarily a bad thing to have those dudes and have them play together. They can really push the floor together. They're all athletic fours, basically, who can play great defense. So, why not? Why can't they play center? I bet each one of them could, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, Scotty's great. Scotty can easily sneak back into that rookie of the year. I mean, he can be back up there. I totally believe it.
I mean, the number 1 spot is flip-flopping like every week between like the top 3 or 4 guys. So
yeah, Cade's making an argument of now he's getting up there, multiple 30-point games, and then there's Jalen. He's sneaking in there. Obviously, it's between Mobley, Wagner, and Barnes right now, but I think Barnes right now is as good as Aaron Gordon. I think he's Aaron Gordon's stay-in role, but I think he can be an athletic Draymond Green. Is like the one that can Draymond Green that can score 16, 17 points a game. Like, I think that's pretty good.
That would be fantastic. I mean, that would be fantastic. Like, I mean, people argue what Draymond Green is right now is an all-star caliber player. Like, you add another 10 points per game to that. Like, great. That no one is going to argue with that. So if his defense gets to that level, that would be incredible. I think that's the number 1 thing. I have no doubt the offense and, the passing ability will be there.
Yeah, that'll come.